Good morning, everybody. It's Saturday morning. I just got up. I got some people coming over this afternoon, so I'm gonna whip up a apple cobbler, one of my mom's recipes. So let's get busy on this. What I do is I use a stick of butter. I use a stick of butter for everything. I put it in a cast iron skillet, and we're gonna melt the butter. So our ingredients is real simple. It's a cup of self-rising flour, a cup of sugar, and my mom always used a cup of milk, but you know, I do it the Watkins way, so I'm gonna add a cup of buttermilk, and it's really good. I've done it before, and it is good. I'm not just taking a chance. So anyway, there's our flour, cup of sugar, and then we got a cup of buttermilk, and I think I'm gonna set this off just for a second over here while I mix this together. So we got our batter ready, and I'm gonna put my skillet back on the burner. When you make a cobbler, always put in the batter first. I'll show you that in a second. But we're just gonna pour the batter in. We got the stick of butter melted. I should have held this a little differently. And what I do is I use two 20-ounce cans of apple pie filling, and I heat it up on the stove. When you heat it up, it just makes it a little easier to work with. So I got it over here. And what we do is we'll spoon in the apples, and then when it's cooking, the batter will rise up around the apples. So now we're just gonna add our apples in, kind of just spoon them around until we get most of it, and then so we're going to pop this in the oven at 350 degrees for 1 hour. I would recommend that you check it after about 45 minutes, and it's going to be really golden crust on top, and the crust should be a little bit above where the apples are. So anyway, let's put it in here and see what happens in about 45 minutes to an hour. All right, be back in 1 hour. Okay, our 45 minutes is up, so I'm gonna check on the cobbler. Remember I said 45 minutes to an hour. And let's take a look at it. Yep, this looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out and try not to burn myself. And this is what I want. So if you can get a good shot of that, see how it's crusty around the edges? That makes a really good cobbler. Nice color on top, golden brown. And this is exactly 45 minutes. But I did have the oven preheated to 350. So as soon as I put it in there, 45 minutes later, we got this right here. We're gonna serve this with some ice cream, of course. Can't have cobblers without ice cream. It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon in New York, and I'm in California, so we're gonna have some Paso Robles Cabernet. Cabernet always goes really good with any kind of cobbler. It doesn't matter if it's apple, peach, any kind of cobbler, Cabernet goes good with it. So take a sip of this. All right, need some ice cream. Hang on. Okay, so let's try some of this apple cobbler. I'm gonna see if I can get it out in one piece. All right, there we go. We got our crust going there. And I just burnt myself. So anyway, that's okay. I burn myself all the time. All right, so we got our apple cobbler. We're gonna add some ice cream to it. Get a scoop of good old vanilla ice cream. And we're gonna put that right there. So let me just take a little bite of this, see how good it is. I know it's good. And get a little bit of that crust on here. This is really good. So easy to make. Cup. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Any comments, good or bad, send them to me. I'm gonna head out the patio right now and finish my cobbler. Take care.